Last final of the season, Liverpool 2, Wolves 0.
Like I said the last time, the result was inconsequential. We didn't care much about the results. Today it was all about farewell to Jürgen Klopp. His last match at Anfield, his last match as Liverpool's manager. It was a very emotional one for us. Even some of us, the fans that watched on TV, it was really emotional. I could see those that watched at Anfield. It was so sad seeing a manager as great as Jürgen Klopp come spend 9 years, win everything. He won everything, and now he's going to rest before taking up another challenge. I wish him all the best. He has changed the fortunes of Liverpool. He has changed our mindset from doubters to believers. Before Jürgen Klopp came, there was a time we had Roy Hodgson, and we were battling. We were 17th on the table, first 10 matches of the season. He was asked, what does he feel about that, and he said Liverpool is not too big to fight in a relegation battle. And I was like, no. This manager is not for a club like this. He was sacked almost immediately, and we brought in Brendan Rodgers. He came and almost won the league. Then Jürgen Klopp came and he changed our mentality totally. Finishing fourth in a season is like a failed season for us. If you don't compete for the league, if you don't finish first or at least second, it is like a bad season for us. So he came and changed the mentality completely, and we are going to miss him for real.
Just 1 month back, the title race was between Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal. But a few weeks ago, it now became just for two, Arsenal and then Liverpool. What do you think really happened in that period?
Our boys really disappointed at some point. The whole of April, we could barely account for good performances. We didn't play anything. From the defeat against Crystal Palace had their Roy Hodgson got sick and he resigned. Then they brought in a coach that changed everything. They came to Anfield. It was at our home. They came and defeated us 1-0. It was what changed the fortunes of the season for us. After that, we lost the Merseyside derby against Everton, and then drew against West Ham. So that was when we knew we were out of the competition, out of the league completely. And I wouldn't blame it on injuries. It was when our players returned from injuries. I think they needed time to gel in, to blend into the team back. The morale was there, but the connection, I think they lost it, and we were out of the title race. It became a two-horse race between Arsenal and Man City. But it was good for us that we knew our fate before now. It is going to be very disappointing for Arsenal fans. I know what it feels like. There was a season we finished with 97 points. We didn't win the league because of Pep Guardiola. So Arsenal should take heart. They finished with 89 points, and kudos to them. They broke records. They got the most wins in the season, I think 28 or 29 most wins in the season for them. That's impressive. But Arsenal is not. I don't see Arsenal as a team that will win either the Premier League or the Champions League in our generation. As long as we are still here, maybe 20-30 years, Arsenal will not win the Premier League. They should just focus on going to the Champions League, playing 1 or 2 matches, winning, getting their hopes high, and then getting knocked out in the round of 16. That's where they belong. Arsenal is they don't have the quality to win the Premier League.
And talking about the winners of this year's Premier League, Man City, we know as long as Man City are very good, even sorry Guardiola, Jürgen Klopp is also a good coach. But that moment, sometimes that gingering, the way you ginger a player, the same matches Man City played, that's the same matches Liverpool that play. So I don't know what really happened to Man City. Probably from the coach, I felt.
Yeah, Man City has a lot of quality. They have very amazing players. I give it up for the manager. He is a superb manager. I think the best we have ever seen in the Premier League. His legacy is surpassing that of Sir Alex Ferguson. I am afraid to say, winning the Premier League 4 times in a row is no easy feat. No team has ever done it since the inception of the Premier League. No team has ever done it, and kudos to him. He buys players from wherever. He got Akanji from Dortmund. He wasn't a well-known player.
Yes.
He came to Man City and he is now close to world class, if not even world class. See Vadio, the one that plays left back. He got him from Leipzig. Nobody knew him. They paid £80 million for him. People were talking about how Man City has been robbed. Why would they pay £80 million for such a player? He has proven the worth. In the last couple of weeks, he has scored a lot of goals that have been very important for them to clinching this title. So I give it up to Pep Guardiola. He has been super amazing, and I feel he is going to get bored of the Premier League. He's going to get bored of winning and winning and winning. Most especially now that his biggest competitor is gone from the Premier League. I think he is going to have it easy. He's going to have it easy. Even though we are replacing Klopp not just with one person. We are rejigging our footballing pattern in Liverpool. We brought in a director of football, Michael Edwards, who was our sporting director, and then we brought in a sporting director from Bournemouth. So these persons are going to work very well with the head coach. So our coach now coming in and his slot is not going to be a manager. You know, there's a difference between a head coach and a manager. A manager is someone like Jürgen Klopp. He manages everything in the club. He handles the transfers. He decides which players to come. But now a head coach is one that would have players assembled for him, and his only duty is to guide them to play good football and win trophies. So we have a director of football, a sporting director, and then the head coach. 3 of them are going to come to replace one Jürgen Klopp, and I feel 3 heads are better than one. They are going to be successful. I feel Arne Slot is going to win the Premier League before Arteta and even Pochettino. So we are in good hands.
Yeah, well, I just want to correct one notion. 3 good heads are better than one instead of 3 heads. But do you think if those 3 persons come together, there will be no conflict?
Of course, there will be conflict. Yes. There will be conflict.
And if there is conflict, then you know.
Conflicts are inevitable. There are always conflicts. Even within yourself, you have conflicts. Even when Jürgen Klopp was there, probably alone as the manager, he had internal conflicts. Maybe should I bring this player in? Should I let this one go? Should I start with this? There are always conflicts. But as long as you can manage the conflicts well, you have high chances of succeeding. And sometimes conflicts bring about development. It brings about progress. So I hope the conflicts they will have will be the types of conflicts that will bring about development, will bring about a lot of trophies in Liverpool. And it's not coming from Holland. He has won trophies almost every season. He was there. He was from AZ Alkmaar. He won the Dutch Cup. He went to Feyenoord. He won the league.
No, I'm not disputing that, but so when it comes to England, it's a different ball game.
It is the same football they play. People were saying Pep Guardiola should leave wherever and come to England because the best football is played in England. No, first rate in England. Come on, come on. It is the same football, and his slot is going to succeed in Liverpool.
All right, we hope that just the way you. But it's fine. It's fine. When he comes, we'll see what will happen next season.
Yeah.
But lastly, what do you think will happen here in European League next season, Premier League, FA Cup, and this thing? The matches is just too much for the players to play, and then come season, probably maybe end of the season, 10 matches to go. Definitely fatigue will be too much. So what do you think?
It is the same number of matches other players will play, other teams will play. This season, it wasn't any different. We played till the Carling Cup finals. We won. We played to the FA Cup quarterfinals and got knocked out. We played to the Europa quarterfinals and got knocked out. And then we almost did it in the Premier League. So it is going to be almost the same next season. But hopefully, the difference will be that we are going to win more trophies than we did this season.
All right, lastly, like your players, no doubt they played well, but who do you think, as a coach, should not be part of the players next season?
The players did well. They gave in their best this season. I feel, before I answer your question, I feel we have a lot of players that were outstanding. I would mention a few. I would mention Van Dijk has been so consistent. I think he is our player of the season this season. McAllister has been the signing of the season for us. He came and changed how our midfield operates. We used to have typical English midfielders, the Hendersons, the Milners, and the likes. Those that play just direct football. He came with his creativity, and even though he started playing the deeper role, the number 6, the defensive midfield, when Endo came in January, he was moved a bit further, and he proved why he's one of the best midfielders in the world, winning the World Cup with Argentina and then coming to contribute to us winning a trophy this season. I feel he is going to do much better next season. There are a couple of players I am sure will not be part of. I don't know if they will not be part of the new manager's plans, but I hope they are not. Players like Darwin Núñez, I used to be his fan. I used to root for him. But he had a lot of opportunities to take us to another level, but he wasted his chance. So I feel this is the right time to let him go and bring somebody else to try. Another player I would want to see out of the club, I am his fan. I am a big fan of his, but I feel he doesn't add so much to the team.
Okay.
Is Luis Diaz. He is a wonderful player, but he doesn't add so much to the team. He dribbles well. His numbers are not so good. Personally, if I was the coach, I would let him go and bring Gordon from Tottenham to replace him.
A good replacement for what's it called, Mane?
He is going to be 29 before the season starts or after the season starts. So I feel we need fresher legs. We need younger guys, and I feel if the coach comes, he will need to start building his team. Players like Diaz, even though they are good to watch, they are brilliant to watch, but I feel they don't add so much to the team. They should go. So Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez.
You didn't call Szoboszlai, Gravenberch?
No, Szoboszlai had a good first half of the season. I think after his injury, he lost it. He's going to be back. He's going to be better next season. Gravenberch too didn't get so much time, but the little time he had, he proved his quality. He proved he can do it. He's very young. Age is something I take very seriously. He's 22 or 23.
Okay, so he can do better.
Yes. He has so much to learn.
What about Endo?
No, Endo should go. I feel Endo should go so that we get younger and more fresher legs.
No, Salah, I think it is almost getting there. As in, I think he should leave to other clubs so as to. But I think for Liverpool, for me, I feel it's okay for him this season.
I feel Mo Salah, yeah, he's going to be 32 soon, but he has been our top scorer for the past couple of years. There is no guarantee that whoever will come would get his number of goals. I feel he should stay, even if he will retire in Liverpool, just because of the tremendous things he has done before. He should stay and not necessarily playing week in week out, but he is going to contribute. He still has a lot to contribute to Liverpool. He is more clinical than all of the other players. He was out injured for 2 months. He went to AFCON 1 month. He came back. He was out for over 1 month, and he still finished with 19 Premier League goals. 19 Premier League goals. Darwin Núñez was available all season. Luis Diaz all season. Neither of them could get up to
Gakpo as well.
Yeah, Gakpo. But I feel Gakpo will come good under the new managers.
All right, a wonderful one for Liverpool, for Jürgen Klopp, and then the club at large. It's a nice one. We hope that next season, just as I said, with the new managers and then the rest, we hope we will do better. Thank you very much for your opinion.
And congratulations to Man City. I rooted for them when we were out of the race. I was 100% behind them. I would rather lose an eye than see Arsenal win the Premier League. So congratulations to Man City. We hope next season is better for us and worse for Man U and Arsenal.
Hope it's not because you lost against Arsenal, that's why you're beefing them.
I lost at the Emirates, but we were supposed to win at Anfield. Odegaard played basketball in the 18-yard box and we're not giving the penalty. So I hope they suffer because of things like this.
All right, thank you very much. Let's meet next season.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your. Please don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube. Follow us on Fast Live, watch, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much.